Welcome to Gusto News. This is Gusto TV, and today on the news, I've got news surrounding WIZKID and Tems. I also have CKay, and we'll be rounding it up with Fireboy DML. But before I go on, of course, I would say thank you to you guys for all you do for us, for the likes, the comments, telling people about Gusto TV. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are new to the channel, please click on the subscribe button and as well on the notification bell so you're notified whenever we get to drop a new video or whenever we're going live. Of course, my name is Ifeolu, and I'll be starting off this news with WIZKID and Tems. But first, of course, we know WIZKID Made in Lagos album has been doing so well ever since it released here in Nigeria. It has spent weeks, more than 10 weeks atop our charts here, and after almost a year of being released, it's still been doing very well. It's gone on to break a record of the likes of Fela that has held for quite a number of years, being the longest Nigeria charting album on the Billboard 200. And of course, one song on that album that has given WIZKID a whole lot of attention globally is definitely going to be SS, and that featuring Tems. Yes, that song was the first Nigerian song to debut on the Billboard 100, debuted at 82, and it's still doing well, at the moment. It's on the top 20, yes, on there. I mean, that has done a whole lot from the urban radio to 1X radio. Quite a whole number of things has been done by this song. But of course, one of the biggest one is getting gold certified a couple of weeks ago, and that held a lot of conversations online. Fans were like, oh, this is the first Nigerian song to go, gold in less than 1 year. And just when people are not yet even celebrating that, they are not done, they're not able to, not coming out of the shock yet, it became, a news around a couple of people coming up on Twitter to say, oh, SS is now, eligible to be platinum in the US. Well, that was finally announced last week. And of course, videos online shows WIZKID and Tems getting the plaque for this one. Of course, in the speech, you can see WIZKID going on to say thank you to quite a number of people who worked on the project, who worked on the song, and as well going on to dedicate it to Tems. It went on to say that he just wanted Tems, to make use of the period where it's all about her. She gave her best to it, and of course, she deserves it. Well, it's good to, see Tems getting so much accolades from WIZKID, but especially what they're celebrating is actually SS featuring Tems by WIZKID going gold, and now it's platinum, and they've got their plaque at the moment. Congratulations to these guys. More of it for Nigerian artists. Of course, we're hoping that just maybe soon CKay's Love Wanted might actually find its way like this with how much it's going. Anyways, moving on to the next on this news is of course CKay. I mean, if you're doing something that is worth talking, definitely you would get into the news, and that's why CKay has been like always in the news in the past few weeks now. Because as much as the song Love Wanted is doing outside, this is going on to affect its streams on different streaming platforms. When people get to find out about a song or a song go viral, like we saw SS did a couple of months ago and it's still doing, definitely people will start searching on the artist, people will start listening, and one of those persons that experienced such growth in when it comes to streaming, especially on Spotify, definitely was Tems. Tems is holding that spot, for quite a while, especially with the song Fountain, she had with Drake. Well, this time around, CKay has seemed to be growing so fast on Spotify in terms of his monthly listeners. It grows like on a daily basis from 15 million plus. It went on to 16 million plus. But at the moment, it has surpassed 17 million on the streaming platform. This, of course, is quite a very huge one for the artist, going from, I think when the Love Wanted song started going viral, I personally went on to check and it was about 3, not even up to 1 million as at the time, 2,000 listeners or so. But going back to look at how well he's done for himself in less than a month is quite something that is applauded, and that's to tell how viral and how big the song Love Wanted is at the moment. And not just the original, the remix as well, been doing so well. In some countries, you see it in #1, #2, and they're viral, #1, #3. And this, of course, is showing on a streaming platform. It says there stands at 17,351,925 monthly listeners by CKay. I mean, the likes of Burna Boy, WIZKID, Rema, Davido, Mr. Easy are known to be holding, Spotify for quite a very long time. But now seeing these guys come up to actually take that position is one to tell that Nigerian music industry is no longer a child's play. And of course, let's just say Don Jazzy was right when he says the new guys are coming really fast. Anyways, congratulations to CKay on that one. Now, moving on to the last on this news is Fireboy DML. Of course, Fireboy has gone on to say that fans, you know what, I like you all, but you guys need to stop asking me about the album. But for somebody who is saying that, it's because he got albums out that are still doing very well for him. Even looking at how well the song Peru is doing at the moment it's #1 in the UK Afrobeat charts. Yes, it's holding the #1. But of course, his debut album, Laughter, Tears, and Goosebumps, by a lot of people has been said to be a classic. Like in next 10 years, 15 years, you're still going to, you know, listen to that song and you still be able to connect to it. A couple of weeks ago, of course, Rhymo went on Twitter to also give credit to him, saying after his own project, this is like the best project he has listened to ever since 2019. So yes, but this one for him on Laughter, Tears, and Goosebumps has been able to reach an amazing chart on Spotify. It says that Fireboy DML's Laughter, Tears, and Goosebumps album surpasses 60 million streams on Spotify. It is the highest streamed Nigeria debut album of all time on the platform. Okay, so when people say this is a classic, I guess with the streams it's having, you'll be able to say they are right. Of course, he has released another one last year as Apollo, but this, of course, is still doing well. And at the moment, is the highest streamed debut album from a Nigerian artist. This, of course, is big for Fireboy's career. And it's good to be reading the news and be having the likes of Tems, having Fireboy, CKay, or Malay on the news, and not just the guys like, you know, WIZKID, Burna Boy, like some of you would say on the comment section. So now we're talking about them. And you should tell us what you think about it in the comment section. We'll be there to respond to your comment. And of course, if you're new to Gusto TV, please click on the subscribe button and as well on the notification bell, so that you're notified whenever we drop a new video. And I'll see you on the next news. Bye.